Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? It's just a launching pad.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and pitching in this game, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ripped to short, jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Houck.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle, Lee fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball. Swing and a pop-up. Houck. And Now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Howe, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Howe throws over. O'Hearn back on a dive. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. 3 hits and a loss last night. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Henderson at second with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Eflin back to work. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Casas takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Colton.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That misses. Ball 1. One out, bases empty. Fouled off. He was late. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Kobe.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Struck him out looking. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch just misses. Abreu matched a homer in his last game.
That's ball 2.
And that one wrapped foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Foul ball there. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, Westberg sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now Ceddanne Rafaela, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it, makes the grab, And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
To third. And it stays fair.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jorge Mateo now hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That clips the corner. And that misses. At 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
That's an out.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And we're back here in Baltimore. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Duran, in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That one outside, and that is ball 1. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Masataka
Next to
Yoshida.
hit, Masataka Yoshida. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins in pursuit. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third
Raffy
baseman,
coming to the plate
Rafael
now.
Devers.
He's 0 for 1. First offering
Ball 1,
misses
no strikes.
badly for ball 1. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. The throw, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Just a slow ground ball this time to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan.
And now Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Move to second. Henderson dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that gets down in the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference
now
on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field, Cowser. Hauls it in for the out. So stepping in for
Now
Boston, Danny Lee.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, Mateo. Third out. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Houck back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2. And ball
Inside,
one.
ball one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one hit to right. Abreu sizes this one up. Nabs it. One down.
Now batting, the designated
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one to first. Casas. Rutschman retired.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. He hit into a double play his first time up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. Eflin a move to first. Wong dives back in, but they got him.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now batting, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1. No, inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan
O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And the Orioles leave 1. And we are still scoreless. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off for
And now the
Boston,
DH,
designated
Masataka
hitter,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Popped in the air, left field. O'Neill makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, third baseman
Devers now
Rafael Devers.
has grounded out a couple of times. In the air, center field, Mullins. He makes the grab, and there's two down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Still in total command on the mound with 7. Back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Falling behind inside. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. A new arm into the game, the righty, Lucas Giolito. He's making his second appearance of the season. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Just misses without one.
That's a really good take.
Kobe Mayo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground to third. Boots it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kobe.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball one.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. And the runners will move up.
Now 2 men are in scoring position after that one gets away, and still nobody out. They're in a good position to maybe make this a big inning. Good chance to make that mistake hurt right here.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at third, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, second baseman
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering upstairs. Westberg at third. Cowser at second with 2 gone. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
for the Orioles.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 78, Yennier Cano.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Activity in the
0-1
bullpen.
count.
Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And that one fouled off. Going 2 now. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
A changeup missing.
2 strikes.
2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The batter now, Danny Lee. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Kaiser on the move to the alley. 2 away. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. O'Neill whips it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Giolito back to work. There's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Here's a high chopper. Casas. And they tag him out.
Now batting first baseman, Ryan.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a good eye there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. And we still. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Puts a bunt down. Westberg on the run, sent it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron
And now
Duran.
here is Jaron Duran. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Gregory Soto getting ready to go. High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they go quietly there onto the bottom.
Now pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
Brennan Bernardino.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate.
Leading
0
off
for
the
3 with
Orioles.
2 strikeouts
Left
and a
fielder,
ground out.
Tyler O'Neill.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they walk it off.
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
1-0 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and